since the Trump regime liars couldn't lie about Epstein today because of all the how much blowback would it go, they started to lie about the economy. Scott Bissett, who is the Secretary of the Treasury, said that Americans should still get their $2,000 tariff check if Congress approves it and the Supreme Court doesn't strike down the tariffs, the ruling that Trump can't just do arbitrary tariffs. But he had an answer for why beef was so expensive right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he blamed immigrants. That's right, because under the Biden administration, because it's still always Biden's fault, almost a year after the fucking election. No, a year after the fucking election. He's saying, well, you see, when all those Latin Americans came in through the border, they brought their cattle with them, and that brought disease, and that's what's going on. I'm not making this shit up. This is the Secretary of Treasury in charge of America's finances, and that's his fucking answer. Really? I mean, this is on a Saturday Night Live skit. He's coming up with this shit. Meanwhile, he has an economic advisor named Kenneth Hassett. Now, I don't know if you've seen this guy, but he is a fucking creep. He sits there with that smile on his face. Literally, it's like the clown from Pennywise from It was his economic advisor. Look at the way he looks and smiles. Only thing I'm waiting for him to say, everyone, come down here, you know. Oh my God. But he was on, I guess, I forgot what news show, Meet the Press maybe. No, it wasn't Meet the Press because it wasn't Kristen Walker. I think it was the ABC show when he was talking to the other reporter. And he brought up the guy, said, hey, what are you going to do about the prices of Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving grocery prices are up. Now, this is a fact. Inflation's up 2.7%. Okay? And this motherfucker went and said, no, because Walmart is going to have a cheaper Thanksgiving. And the guy said, whoa, stop. That has nothing to do with groceries. That's just a package that they kind of shifted. That's why it's a little cheaper. But about other prices, and he just didn't hear it. He kept repeating. And what did he go to? What was his go-to? We're trying to fix everything from Biden because inflation was 20% under Biden, which is a total fucking lie. Inflation before the election was on its way down because everything was solidified after the pandemic. But that's what they go to. Even Trump was bringing up Joe Biden's bullshit about something about Biden did that he's trying to fix. It's ridiculous that the way they try to gaslight us about the economy, that everything's going to be okay, and they're working without, and they're not releasing any kind of economic data because they got to hide what's going on. Jobs are lost. People are struggling. It's not easy. Trust me. Everyone who even has a paycheck is looking at everything sideways. Consumer confidence is down 53%. Okay? I mean, and their solutions are bullshit. I mean, we're going to make everything affordable. How? We're going to take off the tariffs on items that made things more expensive. It's all total bullshit. And the problem is that when they're writing this bullshit, something's going to break. The economy cannot run like this. It can't. With them just waiting for something good to happen because nothing's good is going to happen. And when it breaks, it's going to suck all of us down. And the worst thing about it, when there is an economic crisis, these people aren't the ones to be in charge of it. Because they will basically take their money and run and fuck the rest of us. It's getting tiresome of these lies every goddamn day, trying to tell you everything's going to be okay. It's not. And we're going to have to brace for big problems soon. So hang on to your family and hang on to your butt.